Happy Saturday, boys and girls. I guess it's a good day. We're still living. The Lord gave us some nice rain. It's cool out here. My rear's getting wet, and I'm testing a brand new, yes, high dollar. Anything's $160 for microphones. I call high dollar, and I think it's working well. Here's the case. Our boy Victor's coming over to do the record of the day, a little Santana by Santana. That'll be here after a while, but I want to talk about the 1970s. Honestly, boys and girls, I needed to do something over 3 minutes, and I can't just get out and go and do every, weekend even. But it's funny, things were so different. I've told y'all I went to school for deaf and blind. It's really not fair. Being blind was bad enough, but because this is what you were told to do at age 2.5 in the fall of 1971, my mama and dad sent me to the Cedar Springs School for the Deaf and Blind. I'm not going to rant against the state school for the blind because I have no reason to. I've got some ideas about them. They haven't been able to give out and they haven't been able to give a high school diploma since '87. So I'm not sure. Somebody may be here. I may have to start this over. I hope y'all don't hear the doggies as bad as I do. But hey, who is it? Okay, I apologize, boys and girls. I don't know how to. I know how to end it, but I can't back it up. But anyway, so I don't really remember being a kid at home. I'm sure most of y'all remember before kindergarten, or at least I would assume some of you do, but I don't. So I got buzzed at 2.5, 3-year-old with these teenage deaf kids and blind kids, and just had to be dealt with the best that I could be. But it was the 70s, and that's just how life is. But the thing is, I got out of there and started public school in the first grade. Now, Cedar Springs in 1975, that was 50 years ago. They told my parents, do not send him to the public school. He'll never do it, because it was way before computers and talking computers and JAWS and all that good jazz. And my parents did it anyway, and of course I graduated in 12 years, graduated college. I've told you about that. But I was thinking some more about the funny things of the 70s. I did mention, I think, in the first earliest video, the first word I learned to spell was B-L-I-N-D, because all the little old ladies would ask my mama, is he B-L-I-N-D? Who? B. So that was my first spelling word. But something that got in my head, and Halloween's over a month away. I could have saved this because it's kind of eerie. In the 70s, for one thing, we smoked everywhere. Or I didn't, but everybody else did. So that was one of the good parts of the 70s. Nah, I realize that's not a good idea, although it was convenient as hell for smokers. I'm quitting again in a couple weeks, boys and girls, a couple weeks. Can't this week. We're going on vacation. That's right. I'll be making videos from Grove Park Inn up in Asheville, North Kakalaki. Up there with Robert and Tina, who y'all know. I'm sure me and Rob will do something. But also, older people were well-intentioned, but when I'm 6, 7 years old and dead great-grandma dies, they say, oh, here, you can't see, son. Here, feel dead great-grandma's cold, dead hand. Whew. Boys and girls, I had nightmares. I mean, seriously, literally. Look, 113, I got it lit and I didn't burn nothing. That's a joke between me and him. But anyway, so, CB buddy. But, boys and girls, I did not need to touch dead grandma's hand. And it happened more than once. And I'm just not happy about that. Is there anything I can do about that, boys and girls? I think the ones that made me do it are dead and gone by now. And I promise you I didn't touch their dead hands. Now, I did have and I'm not making fun here either, because I'm a Christian fella, even though I don't always act like it, especially when Clemson sucks like they do. But I had a Church of God I went to. They tried to heal me. And this guest preacher was blowing in my eyes. Like, I don't know if he thought he could blow some sight. I know he needed some scope. Yes, him did. Yeah, I guess he wanted to see if my nose worked. And oh boy, it did. But anyway, I just thought it would be fun to tell you about that. That's really about all I've got. I I was on the news every year. They made a movie for PBS ETV, we called it back then, about me when I turned 7 years old, 1976, when my wife was not yet born, but would be soon. And I've been trying to find a way to get that. I'd be willing to donate a decent amount to PBS if they would give me a copy of that movie when I'm 6 years old. But I don't really think about it as a big deal. I did what I needed to do. You know, public school. It's a public life, boys and girls. You may go to school for the blind, and they may help you with a lot of stuff, but they're not going to help you know how to behave in a world full of people that like y'all that can see. I don't know that I have a single blind person listening to me right now. It'd be cool if I did. Maybe y'all know somebody you can suggest it to. If you want to subscribe anonymously, we have no idea who y'all are. A very few of y'all, we can actually see who it is. It ain't Facebook, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I'll try to be more entertaining. My mind's on the football, and I'm looking forward to Victor coming and doing his record of the day. But I wanted to test this microphone. This should be an excellent test, and I wanted to tell y'all about touching dead grandma's hand. Oh, boy. Bye-bye.